truth table, characteristic table, excitation table of JK flip-flop. We know the truth table of JK flip-flop. We can easily form the characteristic table from the truth table. From truth table, we know that present input Qn plus 1 depends upon the input J, K as well as the previous stage output Qn. That's why we are taking three inputs for the characteristic table J, K and Qn, and my output is Qn plus 1, and we are putting the value of Qn in consecutive 0 1 0 1 0 1 in this manner, and the value of K is 0 0 1 1 in this manner, and the value of J 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1. Let's check the output for these input patterns. When J and K both are equal to 0, we know that from truth table, when J, K both are equal to 0, the output Qn plus 1 holds the previous data Qn. That's why in this case, for the input pattern 0 0, the Qn plus 1 will hold the previous data, these two data 0 1. That's why for input pattern 0 0, the output will be 0 1. Same as Qn. Qn was 0 1 and Qn plus 1 is also 0 1. Now what will happen for the input pattern 0 1? For input pattern 0 1, the output was 0. That means for input pattern 0 1, here also the output will be 0. It doesn't depend on the value of the Qn. Now what will happen for the input pattern 1 0? We know that for the value of 1 0, the output was 1. That means also for this case, the input pattern 1 0, the output will be 1. Here also the output Qn plus 1 doesn't depend on the value of Qn. When the Qn was 0, Qn plus 1 1, and when Qn was 1, again Qn plus 1 is equal to 1. Now what will happen for the input pattern J, K both are equal to 1? We know from the truth table for input pattern J, K, the output was complemented. That's why we will take the complement of Qn. That's why 0 becomes 1 and 1 becomes 0. Now characteristics equation. We have to form this characteristics equation from this characteristic table. So how to form it? We have to take help of K-map. So first draw this K-map and put this value of J, K and Qn. Now you can see that the Qn plus 1 is 1 for 0 0 1. That means there is a 1. In the same manner, these three blocks will also be 1. Now couple this to 1 and couple this to 1. So for this 2 1, J is constant and Qn bar is constant. That means J Qn bar, and for this 2 1, K is constant, K bar is constant and Qn is constant. That means K bar Qn. Now excitation table. To form the excitation table, we have to know the characteristic table. Here we will take two input Qn and Qn plus 1, and we will take two output J and K. So write this input pattern Qn and Qn plus 1 like this. So what will happen when qn and qn plus 1 is 0 0? Let's check the characteristic table. When qn and qn plus 1 was 0 0, at that time jk was 0 0, and also here qn plus 1 0 0, but jk here 0 and 1. That means for these two lines the value of j remains constant and value of k varies. That's why we are writing the output j is equal to 0 and k as don't care. Now take the value of input 0 1. That means qn equal to 0 and qn plus 1 equal to 1. That means qn equal to 0 0 1. This line and this line. For this line the input was 1 0, and for this line the input was 1 1. That means for these two lines the value of j was constant but value of k varies. That's why we are writing 1 don't care. In the same manner you can check this line and this line also. Now we have to form the excitation equation. First excitation equation for j. So again form this k-map and take qn and qn plus 1. So put these values for j: 0 1 don't care, 0 1 don't care, couple this 1 and don't care condition. That means j is equal to qn plus 1, because for these two blocks qn plus 1 is constant but qn is variable. That's why j is equal to k qn plus 1. In the same manner we can get k is equal to qn plus 1 bar.